Welcome to week 23 of pregnancy. Your sweet baby is growing quickly by plumping up their adorable baby fat around the growing bones. This week, your little baby weighs in at approximately 1.2 pounds, but still measures in at 11 inches. You can expect the baby's growth in length to slow down as the growth in weight speeds up in the coming weeks. The growth switches in the second half of pregnancy, where the baby focuses more on gaining weight and less on growing tall. This was just the opposite during the first half of pregnancy, while everything was busy being created. Your baby's sweet skin is a pinkish red color now, and this will be true with all ethnicities because babies' veins and arteries are directly under their skin. And without that fat in between, the color of their baby soft skin is affected. Soon their skin will slowly start to appear less translucent as the baby fat accumulates over the next few weeks and months. With this boost in weight gain, you will certainly feel those little arms and legs jabbing at your belly from the inside. You may even see the movement as baby gets stronger and stronger as you're gazing down at your growing bump one day and you see a foot or a hand try to push out. Although baby is not having as much new happening other than weight gain and a few other things here and there, that does not mean their life inside is not meaningful and important. This time is extremely valuable and will help them become better prepared for life on the outside. Although you may feel as if your belly cannot grow any bigger and your skin cannot stretch anymore, it can, especially if you are carrying multiples. So grab that oil and lotion and moisturize that belly so that your skin can stay soft and all that elasticity remains and less stretch marks appear. Embrace the time you have putting this moisturizing concoction on and use this time to talk to your baby or sing to them if you feel compelled. Remember, the mother-baby bond has already started and you want to nourish it as much as you can every day. You may also start to notice a dark line forming down the middle of your belly, and this happens in many women starting at various weeks from here on out. This line is called the dark line. Very creative, right? And yes, it describes what it is. A thin, dark line that runs from your belly button down to your pubic bone. We know it's an effect caused by the hormones in the mother, but other than that, it's just a highlight of the second half of pregnancy. It's just the highlight of the second half of pregnancy if you needed another one, in addition to the expanding bump and the sweet baby inside. These hormones are also responsible for the mask of pregnancy, which seems to appear more in women with darker skin complexions. The mask of pregnancy can begin to leave temporary darker pigment patches on the face. This will fade in the few months after birth, but over the next 20 or so weeks, these lines and patches will remain visible for all to see that you are indeed carrying a life. This cosmetic suffering is just one of the many sufferings of pregnancy. In addition to the back pain, you are more than likely feeling more with each passing day. You may feel like the answer is cutting back in what you eat, but please don't, because baby as well as you need that nutrition. The answer is actually exercise, stretching, and meditation. The more we accept our condition of pregnancy and focus on the beautiful aspect of growing a life, the easier the woes of pregnancy will be to tolerate. Even though there is not much new going on with baby now, there is certainly a lot going on with mama. So get out a comfy pair of workout clothes and find pregnancy back stretch. The best one I found is a basic leg lift on your side or on your knees. Doing 15 reps 3 times in different variations each day can easily build muscle and help with endurance throughout the rest of pregnancy, during labor, and through postpartum recovery. Although ab exercises should be avoided to protect your baby, walking and working your arms and legs should not be avoided except if a doctor recommends that you do not do it. It is so easy to Google or to find a YouTube pregnancy stretch and workouts from experienced individuals, so you are not just taking my word for it. Although I have found strength in stretching, I would be lying if I stated that I did this routinely 3 times for 15 sets each day. I do try to fit it in as much as I can, but these days of chasing after little kids and teenagers, most of my exercise routine is in lifting our kids while lying on my legs as a fun ride for our toddlers, or the countless stairs I take a day. With multiple children, we must adapt, but do what we can while protecting our little one inside. There is nothing wrong with alleviating the strains of pregnancy to make it more tolerable, and if exercise does this for you, then by all means, do not deny yourself of it. Meditation is truly the key, and the world even promotes it as a way to stay mentally fit, except they leave out the prayer aspect. We all can agree that this is a time of great stress being put on your body. Yes, before we felt nauseous, which is a type of sickness, but a constant backache can bring more stress on us than we realize also. In addition, we can actually have great sympathy while pregnant for individuals with chronic health conditions that become overweight because they are in constant pain, as we have now learned, where before we may have been quick to judge. While we are sitting and resting, it is important to not waste this time, and you can easily do this by finding a good book, as we suggested before, or whether that's on a topic of a saint that we are picking to name our child after, or if we're reading the prayers of the office or saying some repetitive prayers in the rosary. If you have not really felt that connection with any of the previously mentioned topics, you may want to look into the Magnificat. The Magnificat is a subscription-based small booklet that is shipped to your home monthly. It includes a shorter version of prayers that are said in the Divine Office and includes the daily Mass readings, morning, evening, and night prayers also, but in a response that is targeted at a person with a family. There are little excerpts from parents as well as religious to guide you through the days. You can pick up only one a day to do, or if you want to add a good Lenten sacrifice, you can try the entire booklet, and I can assure you, it will propel you to grow spiritually. At only a few dollars a month, it is more than worth the purchase. And they even have a subscription called Magnificat, which is a few short activity pages that follow along with the Sunday readings for your young kids, which is full of colors and truth. I hope you find the rest that you are seeking in body and mind, and I wish you well, my friend. I hope to see you next week.